Good morning, guys. Good morning. We are here. We are here and we are ready. Good morning. It's going to be an amazing day. It's going to be the most amazing day ever. That I can absolutely promise you. It's going to be the most amazing day. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show, where we're having confessions and conversations about your everyday life. My name is Yamitra Jojo Waddell, the only y'all. Live past crazy special, so what better place to be than here with me? Good morning, Mr. You know what, Janice? I'm just now putting together that you're Janice from the morning show. Good morning, and I'm sorry, I'm just now putting that together. I put it together last night, but it was in the middle of the night. I was like, Janice, and I got your email this morning. I saw it come through. Good morning, good morning. Why do I sing that? I like to sing, and although I'm not a very good singer, I will sing. Good morning, and how do you do? I'd like to introduce myself to you. My name is JoJo. I was never a cheerleader. Did I ever want to be a cheerleader? No, because I played football. I like playing football with the neighborhood boys. I like climbing trees and riding bikes and popping wheelies and doing all of those things. So, good morning. So let's do the introduction real fast and then we'll get started. Please make sure you share the show because sharing is caring. If your friends and family do not have Facebook, send them over to the YouTube channel. They can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there, as well as subscribe, as well as the podcast. I promise if you type in my name, I will come up. We're on every platform. So if you have an Apple, I'm on Apple. If you have Android, I'm there on Amazon Music. I will soon, thank you, Jesus, be with Alexa. Alexa's having a difficult time saying my name. Young Mitra is not so we're working with Alexa on how to pronounce my name. So soon you will be able to say, Alexa, play Young Mitra, and she will. So we're happy about that. Good morning, Tammy. So we're on all different platforms. Make sure you grab a copy of the book. We have 8 books. You can find them on Walmart, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, wherever books are sold. We have the movie, The Last Time, so you can watch the movie. If they don't want to do any of that, tell them I said Grand Rising. And today is their day of freedom. Today is their day of liberation. Today is their day of just setting themselves free. Because, friend, sometimes we need to be set free and we need somebody else to give us permission to do that. So, good morning, Miss Nicole. How you doing? I ain't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. So, y'all, we've been talking for the past 2 days. We talked about threats and healing. I really hope that helps somebody. And yesterday, I think on part of the quote from yesterday is, I support you in your freedom to yourself. So, good morning, Joshua. I support you in your freedom to yourself. So I want to talk about the law of some things, right? I want to talk about the law of the mind. And some books, y'all, I read over and over and over again just because you learn something new every single time. And I'm trying to type all of the links in right now so I don't have to do that in just a second. And so when you go back and read it, you pick up different things. So y'all know some of my favorite books are that one, The Untethered Soul, The Healing Self. Like I have 6 favorites that, really work with your mindset. My other favorite is The Power of the Subconscious Mind and The Body Keeps Score. Those are some of my favorites. But The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Listen, I have a free Audible. I might be able to share it with somebody if somebody wants to listen to it. But books like that, I like to have the book so I can write and mark and do what I need to do. But I may have, if you want to listen to it, I might be able to provide you with a free credit. to listen to it. And even if you don't want my free credit, you get a free 30-day membership, I think, when you sign up with them anyway. Honey, go listen to a book while you're doing whatever it is you're doing. So if I am here to support you in your freedom to be yourself, because sometimes that's what we need, and at times that is absolutely what I needed. We're going to talk about the law, okay? The law of your subconscious mind, which held you bondage and inhibited your freedom of action, will give you freedom and happiness. It depends on how you use it. If my subconscious mind, so that's the thought of the day. Here we go. The law of your subconscious mind, which held you in bondage and inhibited your freedom of action, will give you freedom and happiness. It depends on how you use it. So if y'all been with me for a while, we're right back to us understanding how we control. I can predict my future by looking at what I'm doing today. My habits that I'm going to do today are going to predict my future. So if I woke up this morning and my main job was to complain about my body, my hair, my face, I ain't got nothing to wear, my body. If I woke up complaining about all the things, then my future self tomorrow on down the road will do the same thing if I stay in the habit of that. And it's up. So if we're respectfully standing at the gate, asking for permission to begin this journey, and I start to distance myself from this trauma or this mindset, I have to know that every day the law of my mind says, if you keep thinking this, I will keep giving it to you. So if y'all don't know who Dr. Joe Dispenza is, please go listen to him. I love him. And there's a lot of brain science people out there, but he's one of my favorite. He breaks it down the easiest. So if the law of the mind says whatever I think I'm going to have, if I have this bondage, I'm in it. If I keep doing this, this is what it will be. And yesterday we talked about I had to give my body a new story to tell. So a subtopic of giving my body a new story to tell, so that in the law of my mind, I begin to rewrite the law, because my subconscious mind has been keeping me in bondage, meaning it's been keeping me telling the same story. It's been keeping me doing this. It's been keeping me doing that. If I've got to retell my story and I've got to use words and language to do it, then those words and language need to be before me, right? Insert your quotes, your affirmations, your signs. Like literally, you can't brush your teeth in my house without seeing quotes at the bottom of the sink, and you can read them in a row. If you open up my refrigerator door, they're there. If you go to my living room, ta-da, there is one. They're everywhere. And it is you giving your body a different story to tell, that it begins to understand that there's a different story to be told. In the beginning, because you're so dedicated to this story and you want to argue for your limitations so strongly, right? Yeah, Miss Janice, that bathroom mirror is amazing. I love it. And I say it out loud because you need to hear you say those words out loud. You need to hear it in your voice. Okay. And listen, so y'all know how powerful your mind is. And we've done this. So two things, let me tell you about the subconscious mind, and then we'll repeat that trick. So the subconscious mind, if I think a thought, my mind takes a picture of it and it sets out to give me exactly what I said I wanted. If I said I wanted to be the first millionaire in my family, my brain took a picture of it and it set out to do those things. If my mind and myself said, I think I'm going to complain and be hurtful today, my mind took a snapshot of it and it made sure I do those things. It's going to make whatever you say, your mind assumes that's what you want. When I'm broke, I don't have any money. And your mind says, what? Okay, well, she don't want that. The same thing with you retelling your body a story and recreating the reality that you want. You've got to be intentional with the picture that you're giving your body. So think of yourself as having, and in one of my Reiki books, we talk about that. So if you grab a piece of paper, I can't draw, y'all. So if you draw stick people, right? This is your stick person. Try your stick person and write out how you want to feel in your arms, in your legs, in your body, in your mind. Write those words visibly here. Your mind will be like, oh, we want to be healthy in our mindset. We want to feel better here. We want to release weight here. We want to do this. Your body literally says, oh, this is what JoJo wants. Let me set out to give it to her. Friend, it's that simple. If you were in college, y'all know we wanted to go out. We didn't have no money, but we made it happen because we said, I'm going to that club tonight. And you went. I want to date that guy. And nothing could deter you from that. And it happened. What do you think happened? Your subconscious mind, you gave it the law. You gave it the law of you. You said, this is what's going to happen. And your mind set out to give it to you. If Miss Margaret is on, I don't know if she's on. She said, I want to be a truck driver. And she set out to be. And what happened? She became a truck driver. Like, the power of your words are amazing. They are amazing. So if the law of my subconscious mind, I can hold myself bondage or in bound to a thought or idea, I can also set myself free with it. And I know the hard part, so understanding the law and releasing yourself from the whatever it is that's holding you back, that's very simple. The work comes in when you have to begin to constantly remind yourself that this is what you want, because you've been living in this for so long. Remember our threats and our healing? I've been living in this lack or this for so long. I don't necessarily understand this new part. And I have a friend right now, right, with no limitations, Tammy. I have a friend right now who is a brilliant person. Freaking brilliant. And so y'all know, if you do not, my favorite thing is, if you don't give your words and your breath direction every morning, what do? You trip over them. So every morning you got to give your words and your breath direction. This morning, I give my words and my breath direction to accomplish this. It will come to pass. And my friend, when they open up their mouth, the words that come out of their mouth have them falling all over themselves. And now they're in a downward spiral and they have no idea why, because they're not paying attention to what's coming out of here. And because what's coming out of here, I'm not paying any attention and I don't think it's that serious. My subconscious mind is now understanding the law of me. I don't want to get past this. I need this to be a barrier. I need this to be a mountain. I don't want it to be a molehill. I need it to be bigger than me. Y'all remember my journal entry from 2019? I needed everything to be big because I didn't want to deal with the smallness of me. The smallness of JoJo was the law of the subconscious mind says you keeping yourself bondage, JoJo. You keep yourself bound to this way of thinking, this problem. It can't happen. You don't have the resources to do that. You don't know enough people to do that. You sure as hell can't figure this out. I kept giving my mind the law to how to operate me. When I have the freedom and the space to rewrite the law of me. The hard part comes in when you decide, you have to consciously decide every minute that this is a new way of thinking. Do the body exercise. Do the body exercise. And for the power of your mind thingamajiggy, here we go, some satin hands. Let's see if y'all can see that. No, can't see that. We'll just take the book. If you see this book, you see the words, say this in your mind. Don't open up your mouth. Don't let any words come out. You just said these words, right? And you heard a voice when you said it. The voice that you heard when you read the title of this book is your subconscious mind. There's a you inside of you that is speaking to you. It is powerful. You read this title. You didn't open up your mouth, but you heard a person speaking. Who do you think that was? It was you. I call it the universe. You can call it God, you can call it all the things, honey, but it's you speaking to you. Imagine what you tell yourself every day, because you're the only one who has your undivided attention at all times. Absolutely, Joshua. When I first left my ex-abuser, right? This is why words are, despite my degree in English, this is why words are so important to me. Because he said, you're fat, you're ugly, you're never going to be nothing, nobody's going to love you. He told me all these things over and over and over and over again, that at some point I had to replace those words. The law that he gave me said, you are nothing. I then had to rewrite the law myself. I had to support myself and my freedom to be myself. And I had to start paying attention to the words that were coming out of my mouth. If I was going to be an independent of that trauma, that thing, then I had to understand I'm writing a new law. I'm telling my body a new story. And you've got to realize the power of your words and how they set you up, right? How they continue your journey for you. Whether you're intentional about it or not, your words will make your path go in a different direction. So for me, I had to replace the words. I had to be intentional about the new words that I said. And then I had to be intentional about the words that people were saying to me. I don't want that word. You can have it. I don't want it. Absolutely, Joshua. Oh, congratulations. Come on over to New York, friend. Those daily affirmations absolutely work. So if the law, and if you are the law, y'all remember over the summer, listen, the years are running together. I think this might have been 2019. We talked about you are the judge, the jury, the bailer, the prison, the prisoner. So every morning you get up, and this is the law that you're giving. Oh, this is all connected. This is the law that you're giving your mind. You woke up this morning, you said, Jojo, I don't think you're going to do it today, friend. And you presented yourself to yourself as the judge. You say, Judge Jojo, Jojo over here, she ain't nothing. She ain't about to be nothing. She's not going to accomplish any goal. She not fixing to have 2-3 retreats. She not fixing to do that. And the judge said, you're right, Jojo, I sentence you to mediocre. I sentence you to never do another retreat again. I look at myself and said, thank you, Judge Jojo, for sentencing me to mediocre, to never thinking another positive thought. I then locked myself up in my self-imposed prison, right? With all my inner roommates who tell me what I can't do. Now we have a pity party. So as I sentenced myself to prison, I walked myself to jail. I shut my prison door, take my hand outside the door, lock it, and put the key in my pocket and go sit in my jail cell and have a pity party about why life is not treating me any kind of way. When I was the judge, the jury, the bailer, the prison, and the prisoner, I built the prison. I built the law system. I sentenced myself to life in prison. And now I'm fixing to complain about it. Whose fault is that? I wrote the law. The law says, the law of your subconscious mind, which held you in bondage and inhibited, which means it stopped your freedom of action, will give you freedom as well. It depends on how you use it. So if my subconscious mind put me in this prison and I lock myself away, then my subconscious mind can set me free. I tell it what to do. So if the threats and healing, at some point you got to draw the line and you got to decide, are you going to be a prisoner today, or are you going to support yourself to be free within yourself today? Now, some of us, me included, we absolutely need somebody to hold space for us today. I'm holding space for you today to set yourself free, friend. I am holding space for you today to say, this I can do. Whether it's thinking a different thought for them 7 seconds. I just need you there in that thought for 7 seconds. That's all I need. I need you to close your eyes, because when you close your eyes, your mind can hold you differently, right? So as you close your eyes, and for 7 seconds, you can say, JoJo is crazy. Yes, I am. I'll take that. But I'm going to think this crazy thought for her for 7 seconds. And you can be like a kid. 1, 2, 3. And you can count off them 7 seconds. And when you're done, open up your eyes, take a deep breath, and go on about your day. The most amazing thing is going to happen. You have now given your subconscious mind a different thought. You've now given it something else to do. It now has a different way to help you that it never knew that you wanted before. Before your body has been on autopilot. That's how you can cook the meal without the recipe. That's how you can get home without knowing which way you were driving, because your body did not need you to participate in your life, because you do the same thing over and over and over and over again. So you'd be like, dog, how did I get home? You didn't need you to participate in your life, because your body and your mind wants to run efficiently. It wants to make your life as easy as possible. You give it the law first, and you say, maybe, listen, we're going to do a square. This is going to be a square up exercise today. So grab your paper and your pencil, honey, and we're going to draw. Listen, I'm glad I got scrap paper today. This is going to be a square. We ain't did a square up exercise in a long time. Grab your piece of paper, make your square. Mental, emotionally, physically, financially. Those are our 4 squares. What law are we giving ourselves today? What mental law am I giving myself today? For 7 seconds, I'm not going to think negative. Write that down. What law am I giving myself emotionally today? Today, for 7 seconds, I'm not fixing to feel sorry about what somebody else did to me. Physically, what law am I giving my body today for my physical body? I'm going to get the 1,000 steps today. Even if that's just going outside, even if that's just going outside and walking around your house. Financially, what law am I going to give myself today? Financially, the law I'm going to give myself today is think only in abundance for 7 seconds. I don't want you to make too much. I just need it to be real simple. Squared up, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. Don't forget your stick person. Tell this body how you want to feel today. Let's make this match. Make it match. And even if it don't match, okay? Even if it doesn't match. Thank you, Joshua. Joshua's mental law is giving himself the power of gratitude. Absolutely. Even if your person and your squares don't match, you have now begun to rewrite the law of your mind. It was that simple. I want these steps to be real simple. I don't want it to be overwhelming. I don't want it to be hard. I don't want it to be, JoJo, I don't understand. Can you go over it? This real easy, friend. And we just did it. Make it a square up exercise. Nobody got to see this but you. This is on your own private little thing. Your mind just took a snapshot of what you thought, and it has set out to do it. Period. So today, after you do that, I want you to practice talking to yourself without, and you do this all the time, but today I want you to be aware of what you're, thank you, Tammy. Today I want you to be aware of the words that are whispering in your subconscious mind. As you're puddling around the house and you're making your cup of tea, these are the sisters from the last Sister Rise retreat. Isn't that mug cute? As you're making your cup of tea, what words are you saying in the back of your mind? Are you saying, man, I don't feel like doing this today. I can't do this today. In that second, stop. Count 7 seconds down and don't think a thought. Just think about, let me hold my breath, or let me stare at this wall for 7 seconds to reset that thought process. Let it go. And then start over. Joshua, I don't know if we can handle the power of the paradigm on the show. We can handle it, but it may be a couple of series. I love this kind of stuff. I'll write that down. So if I have today, I want you to pay attention to what you're saying to yourself without you opening up your mouth. what scenario you play out in your mind that nobody even knows you're participating in. They don't know you're participating in it. You just had a full blown out conversation, all the things by yourself. And now you're mad and nobody knows why, because you just had this full conversation in your head about how it's not going to work, how they don't appreciate you, how that person doesn't love you, and nobody participated, friend, but you. That has got to be exhausting. And it is. Please understand, it is. So on this wonderful day, and it's going to be the most, when I say it's going to be the most amazing day ever, listen, some days I don't have the most amazing day. Some days my days are challenging. Some days my days are really difficult. But in the back of my mind, I always say, you know what? This is not only this is the most amazing day. I'm alive and I'm well and I have all the things. And when those days really hit hard, I'm in my gratitude space really hard. Yeah, Miss Janice, nobody's participating. Let me tell you, I've had so many pity parties where, honey, I have ended relationships, friendships, all in my head. I've gotten mad at people, held grudges, and they didn't even know why, because I didn't need them to participate. And now I ask people, when I see them having a problem, I said, I see that you may be having difficulty with a thing. Would you like me to participate in your conversation? And you're free to say yes or no. If you say no, I'm going to go about my business, because sometimes I talk to myself and I don't need nobody to participate. Thank you, Joshua, for the song today. What's the name of it? It's not popping up over here, so I can't see the name of it. Over here, we have three pages over here. I have one page here and one page here. What's the name of the song? So Joshua's giving us our song of the day. I want you to have the most amazing day ever. And I want to go back to some quotes that sit on my desk every day. So as we close out, I want to read you some of my quotes. This is It's My Time by Martha Wash. Thank you. Don't make me cry, Andrea. I love you. That's why we're friends. You can absolutely reach out to me, honey. When you're tired of having that conversation in your brain, I got you. I understand. Here's some of my favorite quotes to myself. Somebody's waiting to hear my voice. They will not move until I move. Somebody, I miss you too, Joshua. Somebody's waiting to hear my voice. They will not move until I move. It does not matter if you think your voice is not important. Somebody is desperately waiting for you to say the words that they need to know that they're free to go and do. Even if they never tell you, they desperately need you to do that. Here's another one. You are creative of all things you design. You create your time. Nothing stops you from being a creative. I can, I will, I must. I will strengthen my voice by speaking my truth. Look, this one is even broke off. This first one is 3 sticky notes because I keep rewriting it. Which one you want, Joshua? You want me to share one of my sticky notes? Which one you want? I can, I will, I must. Here, let's see. These are all stuck together. The secret to forgiving others is to first forgive yourself. Jojo, what are you pretending not to know? This has to work or this has to work. These are, listen, we're taking it back to the basics. They're all sticking together. When I dare to be powerful, and y'all know I love this. When I dare to be powerful, to use my strength in the service of my vision, then it becomes less and less important whether I'm afraid. That's by Audre Lorde. When you dare to be powerful, to use my strength, my personal strength, in the service of my vision, when I stand strong in Sister Rise, when I stand strong in Fearless Morning Show, when I stand strong and Live Past Crazy Specialists, it becomes less and less important whether I'm afraid. I don't know who this is for today, but I feel this like I get goosebumps. I feel this for somebody today. Google Audre Lorde. And all you got to put in is when I dare to be powerful, and that quote will pop up. Whoever that's for, I need you to print it out and put it in your pocket. or write it. I don't want you to print it. I need you to write it down on a piece of paper and put it in your pocket. You ain't got to look at it no more. I just need you to write it down, put it in your pocketbook, put it in your wallet, and allow it to be there with you. Here's my last one. I have no lack. I have only abundance. I receive all of my blessings and my mindset is yes. This is my quote to myself. And Joshua wants the creative one. You are creative of all things. You create time. Nothing stops you from being a creative. Joshua, I got you. I'll send that to you. These are quotes that I see all day, every day. I come as one, but I stand as 10,000. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. My name is Yarmitra. I am a beast at what I'm doing. And I own every part of this. This is the house of abundance. This is the house of abundance. That is by Cousin Carl. Period. And we always end with the medicine woman's prayer that sits on my desk. I will not rescue you, for you are not for you are not powerless. I will not fix you, for you are not broken. I will not heal you, for I see you in your wholeness. I will walk with you through the darkness as you remember your light. So on this great day, I want you to have the most amazing day ever, friend. You on this side of the living, as my grandpa say. Yes, the tribe of abundance, Joshua. I like that. I like that. The tribe of abundance. And look, Joshua, I'm trying to. So when I met Joshua, Joshua came with gifts when he met me. Him and a few other people, they came with gifts. Isn't this gorgeous that Joshua gave me? I've been trying my best to find a bracelet or a necklace that will honor this. So for right now, it just sits on my desk. Blue is my absolute favorite color. Isn't it just gorgeous? Thank you, Joshua. So I'm trying to find something that will hold it so that I can have it. Listen, abundance is all around. It is in your mindset. It is there. Abundance is overflowing you today. I just need you to receive it as yours, okay? Just receive abundance as yours as I support you in the freedom of yourself today. I want you to have the most amazing day ever. I want you to be peaceful, period, because there's nothing after that. Please make sure you share the show because sharing is caring. If your friends and family don't have Facebook, send them over to the YouTube channel. They can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there. If they have any questions, they can reach out to me. We got 2 Sister Rise retreats coming up next year. I'm excited about it. And if you have any questions for me, just let me know, friend. I'm here to support you. Good morning, Rosie. So I hope you guys have a great day. I want you to be peaceful, period. And I'll see you guys here bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a good one. Listen, have a great weekend as well.